Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to Silver Lining. It's been a while since we did a career chat. Today's career chat is on the do's and don'ts of the residency application process. Y'all, so you finished medical school and now it's time to apply to residency. What are the do's and don'ts for your application? First, you want to know what type of residency programs you want to apply to. Do know your specialty. What is the specialty that you're interested in? I was able to decide what my specialty was pretty early on, and that was actually through my process of applying to medical school. When I read the different statements of the schools and what their mission and visions were for the student, I was very much impacted by those who were talking about underserved medicine, primary care, preventive medicine, and came to find out that the specialty that really hones in on those issues is family medicine. The best place to figure out what specialty you want to be in is in medical school and during your clinical rotations. That's why I emphasize it's really important to be really engaged with your rotation. Be a surgeon when you're on surgery rotation. Be an anesthesiologist when you're on anesthesiology rotation. Dermatologist, psychiatrist, be an obstetrician. All of those rotations, you've got to just hone in and really take it in as if that is your specialty so you can get a good glimpse of what it may be for you in the future. What you have to remember is that the specialty is actually not represented by the training. What I mean by that is that my family medicine residency is not what my family medicine practice is. In family medicine residency, you're getting rigorous training in many different areas, some of the things that you may never do again. Don't get just any letter of reference. Make sure your letters of reference are pertinent to the program or specialty that you're applying to. If you're applying to surgery, a family medicine letter of recommendation may not be the best. It'll make the program wonder, okay, so they couldn't get another surgeon to comment on how this student was. Do study the programs. Know the program, know their mission, know their vision, know how many residents they have, and see what patients are saying, see what other clinicians are saying about their particular health system. Things like their call schedule, as well as their pay, if the residents are happy, things like that. Those are things that you'll find out during the interview process. Do consider strongly the cities where you have family, friends, and a personal connection. Residency programs love when you have a connection to their city or state so that you can more likely stay there and provide for that particular city or state. Don't use a mugshot. So if you have a mugshot where it looks like you were just coming out of prison, that's the impression that they'll have on paper. You know, obviously they're gonna meet you and see you face to face, but having a professional picture done is also very helpful to your application. It doesn't have to be glamorous, Hollywood, you know, chin bent, looking up like this. I had a few pictures like that. Just a plain, solid, professional photo that's cropped and looks professional. Do proofread. Proofread your application. Have a second pair of eyes. Just look at it for the purpose of editing. You can reach out to program directors. A lot of people don't know that you can actually reach out to a particular program director before applying to their program to find out, you know, kind of get a feel if it's a good match. The reason I'm saying this is that some people may not have a perfect academic record, and they may want to find out before spending the money on their application if it's worth applying to the program. I can't say that you can do that with every program director, but it may be a good idea to even attend the grand rounds for that program before applying, so you can contact the residency program coordinator and see when their grand rounds are held and if they allow for medical students from other schools or programs to take part. And you can sit in and just kind of measure and kind of determine if you can ask that type of question to the program director. You may even want to talk to the residents about your particular situation. You also may just want to talk to them and learn more about the program because you have such an excellent profile and you want to know if it's worth your time to go to that particular program and if it's a good fit for you. Always put a positive spin on things. There's always an opportunity learned even in detrimental circumstances. Always turn things to the positive, be optimistic, bring out your best colors. This is your chance to really make a lasting impression. If you have a stellar application, don't worry too much about applying to tons and tons of programs. Of course, you can do that if you want to, but you may just want to hone in on ones that you're truly interested in, and you want to apply to maybe some Ivy League ones, but also some average programs and good programs. You want to increase your chances to match. So if there's a lot of stellar students applying to stellar programs, you may be a small fish in a big pond. Only a few of them will get selected. Let's say they only have 6 spots and they have 1,000 applications. Even though you're awesome, they're really just gonna give 6 spots that year. And your best chance of matching is your first year of applying for residence. Don't be random. Be very strategic in the locations of the residency programs that you apply to. It can be quite expensive, and some may be limited by their finances for the process. It's not so much the application that's expensive, it's the traveling. Depending on how far you're looking at different programs, you may need to spend some money for a hotel, for travel, for food outside of the food that they may be supplying you, and for your return, and if you need to be with family. You don't want to waste too much time waiting for you to take step 2. So some people may panic. Some people may want to go into their residency application with their step 2 score. Now, it really depends on what your whole application looks like, but if you have a very strong step 1 score and it's currently October, you may just want to apply with your step 1 score. This is what I did. I didn't have my step 2 taken at that point, and I knew I had a great step 1 score, so I went ahead and applied, and I got my interviews, and I believe my step 2 scores came in after my interview. You may be wasting time, you may be losing your opportunity. Interview spots get taken up quickly. Some programs stop interviewing in January, so the earlier you can get your application, but it's got to be a good application, the better for you. Keep a positive mindset, be confident, remain prayerful if you pray, and have faith. You can do this. I hope that you enjoyed this video for the do's and don'ts of the residency application process. Message me on Instagram, silver.lining. Leave a comment below, send me a question at silverlining@gmail.com. I'm very open to mentoring. Please, 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 let's do this. Let's get more family doctors, okay? Let's just be honest, this is a plug for family medicine. I'm very passionate about my specialty. Let's get it. Like the video if you appreciated this information, and subscribe if you want to hear more.